welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani, and this is Coffee Break with Dani, where we throw on a barrette and a bright, happy sweater to talk about products we didn't really enjoy. Today we're here with a Mrs. video. Mrs. video, and I'm actually quite happy to be doing this video because usually I have enough products to talk about where the video is pretty extensive, or rather, I have too many misses. Today, I don't have that many. So that's actually very exciting. This basket's like 10 years old. I still haven't removed the tags. Is anyone else on team tag? Team never remove your tags? No? Like, I mean, if I put it in the shelf this way, no one's gonna know the tag is there. And usually what happens, side note, is I'm not sure if what I'm visualizing, what the purpose of this product is. Like, I visualize it to be used for A, B, C, and D. And if it doesn't work out, I'd like to be able to take it back and the store to be able to resell it, right? And so I'm so overthinking the thing that I don't remove the tags, and then 10 years later, the tags are still there. Do you guys like my sweater? It's from Walmart. Yeah, my barrette, Walmart. Today we're gonna talk about misses, and you guys know that when it comes to misses, it's not like bashing products, because I will always tell you why they didn't work for me and why they may work for you. So it's not usually a straight up bashing video. However, there have been moments, there have been products that I just say, hey, listen, do yourself a favor and never buy these for anyone in your life if you love them. And today, I think there is I think there's one there, maybe not, you know, maybe you like the chunky glitter. So today we're gonna talk about misses. Let's just get into it. This video is not gonna be long. It might be long. I'm gonna share with you guys products that didn't work for me. And the funny thing is that I just used one for the first time today, and it already earned its place in this video. So you could say it probably is a very, what is that? When they show up and they're like, bang, you know, here I am. Like that's this product. So I talked to you guys about the Pixi Vitamin C Under Eye Brightener. This is an energizing under eye protector. And this product was I just chipped my nail, can you see? Oh, that's so devastating. Like, I have 2 more videos to do. I can't do it with a chip nail, you know? This product was so overhyped that it was sold out at Target, Ulta, and the Pixi website. Now you can find it everywhere. It's not hard to find. And it was one of those products that everyone's like, oh my God, this is amazing. And it was one of those products that I had hope that it would be similar to maybe like the Eve Pearl corrector. Do you guys remember that? So I just thought it was gonna be a salmon shade corrector, something that you could put on your under eyes, maybe not as thick, maybe not as salmon, maybe not as orange is what I'm getting at. So just a little bit more correcting, a little less skincare. But this is more of a vanity product, I would say. It's more of like a cosmetic product. Do you guys see that sheen? So it doesn't do any correcting. When I put it on clean face or clean skin, when I put it on clean skin, it leaves almost like a yellow haloing, and it has glitter. You guys, what I'm trying to do is not reveal to the world that I have panda eyes. I'm trying to put the panda eyes to bed, you know? Like, I'm trying to fake the funk. I'm not trying to throw a parade with confetti cannons for my under eyes. And that's what this guy does. It's like, hey everyone, look at how shiny I am down here. And the worst part is that it doesn't play nice with others. It gets like crumbly or curdly on your under eyes, so it kind of flakes. So you have like a very fine line of how much product is too much product. For me, through and through, it was a complete deal breaker. So I can't imagine if you've had better luck with it, if you got it when it was trendy and overhyped and everyone was selling it out and you liked it, tell us what you love about it, because maybe my skin just doesn't like it. Maybe it's just not good for my skin tone. Maybe it's not good for the moisturizer I use. I don't know, but I don't know why I keep looking at myself like it's gonna give me the answer, but here we go. This was a total miss. Another miss that I was very excited about was the MegRhythm Gentle Steam Eye Mask. So these are disposable, one-time use masks that when you open them, they get warm. And I thought these would be good for a day where I'm just like super stressed out, or it looks like a panty liner. It looks like a pad. Doesn't it look like a pad? It looks like a pad that you're gonna put on your face. So you can see the little, do you see in there that little, it heats up? Anyway, they're like little glasses. So you put, oh, I'm sorry, lashes. You put them on your face like this. It's supposed to go through your nose. Anyway, it's a little gimmicky. It's supposed to get really hot and just help you relax. Why don't I just read what the package says? So it's supposed to be a one-time use mask that you use until it gets cold. It heats up automatically. You do not put it in the microwave or anything like that. And it's supposed to help you relax. They usually smell like citrus or lavender. There's 2 varieties. And it like barely gets warm. Like, I thought it would be good for my stressful days, or maybe days where I have like a headache, as like a soothing self-care, treat yourself kind of thing. It doesn't get hot enough to the point where you can say it warmed up. It's like, is it warm? I don't know. Have you tried those before? Maybe I got a bad one. Maybe it was expired. Sometimes with single-use products like that once they get exposed to air, they heat up. If there's ever a piercing or hole or tear in the package, it kind of gets started sooner than later, you know, so it doesn't actually heat up to its full potential. So that might be a factor, but I'm not curious enough to go buy it again. So I'm like, I'd rather just get one of those, what are those called? Like sty warming masks. You know, they have these like gel beads. They look like Orbeez that you put in the microwave, and they're for people that suffer from styes, aka Daniel and Parker. Both of them have like crazy, anyway, they get styes very often. And so we have those masks and they're super soothing. I'm like, oh, I have a sty, just to use them, you know? This was a recommendation from my bestie in the whole world, the CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless Foundation. So CoverGirl recently relaunched or kind of re-promoted this product. It's not new at all. I actually used to love the concealer back in the day before I did YouTube myself. This was one of the first review videos that I watched. And so Sam called me and she was like, dude, do you remember this product? I just bought it and it's awesome. You have to go to the store and try it yourself. And I was like, all right. So I tracked it down. I found supposedly what was my color. First of all, the products run like 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12 shades lighter than they say to be. So look how light that is. This is supposed to be buff beige. So that's supposed to be buff beige. To me, that looks like a fair. And so buff beige is basically white. It is like a white foundation, no matter how much you swirl it into the product. And then Sam was saying, oh my God, it looks so good on my skin. She sent me pictures. It looked flawless. I put it on my skin and I have pores on my skin that I didn't even know I had. So it almost emphasizes every mark, line, dimple, pore, groove, crevice, secret surprise pocket from my face. And it kind of gets clustery. So like a little section here, a little patchy here, a little patchy over here. And it's so bizarre because I saw it on Sam's face, and Sam actually has a lot of texture on her skin. She has like pores or larger pores or whatever, and she has oily skin, and it looked amazing on her. So maybe if you have skin like Sam, it'll look awesome on you too, if you can find the right shade. But on me, it was like, you are not doing me any favors, sister, you know? Another beauty fail, which I wasn't like banking on it being a holy grail product. It was a risk and I could only find it online. So I took the risk and I ordered directly from the website, and oh boy, should I have not done that. The Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Diamond Dust. Sam Schuerman here on YouTube bought it, tried it, and it looked beautiful on her. Of course, she has a perfect face. So I thought, I want to look like Sam Schuerman. So she used this, I think it was in like a Walmart video or something. She was something. And she was talking about how awesome this highlighter was. And I was like, well, you guys know I haven't met a highlighter I can't resist. Like, I need to try it for myself. So I thought, after seeing this on her, seeing swatches that she did, I was like, I want that highlighter. So of course I order it, and all it is glitter. All it is, it's right there, is glitter. It's like fine glitter. And so yes, it's pretty, but it doesn't just stay confined to this area of your face. Because it's glitter, it's a chunkier particle as opposed to like a powder. So it slowly starts moving down your face, your nose, it gets everywhere. Like, do you see? So far away, and this is probably what happened to me when I was watching her content, is this is probably what it looked like on her. Beautiful, glowy, like almost like a wet glowing from within look, right? But then up close, it's like Chunkatron. It's like glitter Chunkatron of my life. And so I was like, oh man, that sucks. And when you're up close, like here, when I see it this way, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty. But when you look at it, it's gold glitter. Like, hello glitter. I should have known better. But that's just one of the things is when you're filming and seeing it, it's different than when you see it in person or when you swatch it yourself or you buy it at the store. You know what I'm trying to say is like, if you like glittery highlighters, you'll love this because it's a beautiful tone. It's like a goldish pink. But when you like, I don't know, I wiped it off, but do you see that? That you could see how the glitter has just spread out. Like I wiped it off, but now it's just poof. Like it expanded all over the top of my Skeletor hand. All right, so moving on to talking about other products. The Wow Brow from e.l.f. I use this in my right shade and in my wrong shade, and it's just not a good product. It's like white. Like the base color of this product, you probably can't tell. Let me see if I can get a better. Do you see how instead of having like a rich tone to it where it's, I don't know, a taupe or a blonde or a brown, it has like a dull white base to it. So when you put that on, oh, there we go. I should have just moved back. So when you put that on your brow hair, it clings to the hair, and instead of giving your brows a tonal difference, so like highlighting effect, it makes them look like gray hair. And I thought, okay, I'll use a different color. So I think this is taupe. Yeah, I got taupe. And I also bought the brunette shade, and it does the same thing. So instead of giving your brow hair a coat of a shade or a tone or a highlighter look, like a three-dimensional textured look, it just coats them and makes them look like gray hair, like straight gray hair. So it was definitely not a good purchase. And I don't think swatching it on my hand is a good example because as it's drying, it's turning darker and you're like, well, it could probably work for like blondes. No, it just has a very opaque white base to it. And so it's just not, it wasn't a look. It just wasn't a look I was going for. You know what else isn't a look? Dime is so talked about on social media. Dime, COOLA, Teamy. There's some brands that it's hard for you to believe that they work. And when you take a risk and try it and it doesn't work, then you get trust issues, you know? And so it becomes a little problematic. So I heard all the big influencers talk about Dime and how Dime, the lash serum and the mascara are like the best combo ever. It gives you amazing lashes. To me, the mascara, I don't know how this got through what is it called when you have like a team that tests out a product before it actually goes out, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say. This mascara, it doesn't cling to your lashes, it doesn't separate your lashes, it doesn't make your lashes voluminous, it doesn't do much of anything except make them. I'm pretty sure I used this in a video and it kind of ruined my mood. I'm pretty sure I want to say I did that. So I love the concept of Dime. I love that it's a non-toxic green beauty brand. I love that they're vegan. I love that they aren't super overpriced, especially if you use an influencer's coupon code. They are made in the USA. I think it's a woman-owned brand. So I love the whole everything about it. Now, if only the products could work for me. Or most people. Maybe they work for most people and just not me, and I'm a little salty, you know? Okay, moving on to 2 SPF products that ruined my day. Not really, I'm being dramatic. But 2 products that I was excited to try because they are good for you and they're products that you should be incorporating into your routine anyway. The first one is the COOLA Sun Milk Cream. This is a full spectrum sun protection. So I love this because I was like, if this works, this is genius. It protects even against blue light. So I got so excited because I was like, this could be the best everyday sunscreen ever for makeup or no makeup, because even if I go out or I don't go out, it's going to be something that I can incorporate into my everyday beauty routine no matter what I'm doing. But I'm just going to show you what it does here. You can see exactly where I applied it, obviously without that little fleck, but it's one of those products that you can see where you applied it. You can, let me hide my nail. You can see where it is. Do you see that? You see exactly where it is, and it never goes away, and it's impossible to blend down because it starts to dry and it almost creates like a layer, and it's there. And so when you put it on all of this, it's a lot more obvious in this tiny little patch. So you get the whole, no matter how much you bring it down, no matter how much you blend it, like you can see it. And the same thing happened with this. This is really cool and it's a great concept. It is sunscreen chapstick for your lips from EOS. You guys know I'm a fan of the brand. I love their small curated like micro batches. Like they have like banana nut bread and pumpkin spice and Save the Sharks and sorbet collection. And so there's these little micro batches that all relate to something. And once it sells out, it's gone forever. And so I love the brand, but this was a huge miss for me because the texture is like wank. The product itself is kind of dry and sticky. So once you push it out, you can't bring it back in without pushing it down with your finger. And the actual chapstick is really white. So you see, it looks like a glue stick. So when you put it on your lips, you can see, it's like white. It's like those lifeguards that put the white on their nose, but it's on your lips. That's exactly what it looks like. It smells amazing. I think they have like pineapple, coconut, vanilla, those like summery scents. But do you see that white cast? But imagine on your lips. And for me, it's especially obvious because my lips are naturally super pink. So when I put a white coat on them, they're like extra white. So it was a huge miss. It's very sticky. It has the texture of a glue stick. So I was like, I can't imagine who that would work for. Now, if you're gonna be doing water stuff, pool, beach, whatever, and you're not necessarily concerned about like looking cute, it has the sun protection and it's obviously gonna cling on and stay on, and that's probably what you want. So maybe that's what they were going for, but as a purse chapstick or a car chapstick to protect against sun damage, that was a no. It was a total no for me. And then the BrowSessive pencil from Wet n Wild. This is a newish brow collection from Wet n Wild. So it is an old school traditional, you sharpen the pencil kind of thing. It has this spoolie. Man, this pencil, you can see actually with the tug. Look at this tug. You have to like really push and it's like super tuggy, but it's waxy. One of my, and this is personal, so let's bring it in for a second, like girlfriends, let's just bring it in. One of my hot takes on makeup is feathered brows. Feathered brows in the 90s with the supermodels like Cindy Crawford were amazing because they looked like naturally feathered brows. You'd take the clear brow gel and you'd kind of brush up in the front and then you'd kind of comb out on the sides. The feathered brows of 2021 look like you were playing with an electrical socket and you shouldn't have been. You know, that's my personal hot take. If you like that look and you do it and you feel amazing and beautiful in it, good for you. It doesn't hurt me in any way, rock on. But I personally don't like it. I don't think it looks natural. I don't think it looks cute. And I think the whole premise behind it was like natural feathery brows. Look, you can give yourself the appearance of having bushy brows, which is what's trendy, right? But now with this whole soapy brows, feathery brows, waxy brows, and the whole, like, they all just come up, I don't think a lot of people can pull it off as much as they think they are. I don't know if the intention matches the outcome, I guess is what I'm going at. And so if you don't want the heavy waxy product to hold your hair up for an extended period of time, you won't like this pencil, because the pencil is so waxy that it will hold up your brow hair, that it will coat your hair, and it will give you that straight up look of like the feathery trend that's happening. But if you just want a nice pencil to fill in your brows and to give yourself a little tone here or there, or color them in completely like I do, then this is gonna feel waxy, heavy, and it kind of, so if you go over the same spot, it kind of starts to ball up, so it pulls it away and it just kind of groups up. So you run over it, you can't run over it again because it kind of just starts to stick together. It was a very weird experience when I was using it. So for me, it was a no, it was a no, a hard pass. I'm not sure this is a miss for me, but this was my perfume for a long time. In fact, I would layer this with my $18 perfume from Urban Outfitters. This is the Jo Malone Wild Bluebell cologne. Well, you can see how full it is, but it smells like mildew. Like, do perfumes expire? I know the answer is yes, because everything expires, but I haven't had it that long. I've had it for maybe 2 years. I've had perfumes longer than that don't expire, and they're not $135. And so I thought maybe it's the glass on the outside, and so when I bring it to me, I smell that. And no, when I spray it, the spray that's on the inside that comes out smells like when you're a teenager and you leave your wet towel piled up in a ball on the floor and it gets smelly. That's exactly what it smells like. So I know the life of a perfume isn't 2 years. It's probably a lot longer than that. And I know you're not supposed to have it in direct sun, and you're not supposed to have it in humidity or like a really moist environment. But for it to be such a fine fragrance and for it to smell so terrible, it's a little rage-inducing. You know what I mean? So maybe I got a bad batch. Maybe I have to scab off the first layer. Do you remember? Like, it has a makeup just scrape off the top layer. I don't know, man. It smells really bad. Like the worst wet towel ever. And then the final 2 products are 2 empties that are misses. Like, I tried real hard, you guys. These are the Monday Volume Shampoo and Conditioner. 2 products that are from a relatively new brand to Ulta. The brand is called Monday, and it's supposed to be a really great greenish beauty brand. So paraben free, SLS free, cruelty free. You know, the plastic it's not single-use plastic, it is recycled. It's weird. First of all, it makes my hair greasy. It doesn't make it feel clean. So like if I wash my hair at night and I wake up the next morning, it looks really dirty. Not like normal oily scalp dirty, like really dirty. The other thing is, it smells really good. The other thing is the shampoo does this. And I'm pretty sure that's not normal. So the shampoo is this color. Do you see the straw? It's like a clearish white, yellowish. Okay, mine does that. So I pump the shampoo onto my hand. The first pump is black. And then it's the clear shampoo. And then I would wash my hair. And then I let 24 hours go by, and then I shower again. The first pump is black again, and then it's clear. So this to me is not normal. I don't know. I tried to Google it. I looked it up. I looked on the back. The back says slide into our DMs, like they want you to reach out for customer service. But I'm like, how do I say your shampoo has like a brown film to it? That kind of creeps me out a little. Did that stop me from using the whole bottle? No, it didn't. I still went for it, but it's just not a hair care line that works for the type of hair that I have. And adding that little sus brownish gunk makes me feel even more confident in saying, well, I'm glad that the brand didn't really work out for me. But the good news is that that brand has many other products within its brand. So there's different lines that I could probably try. Am I turned off by it? I'm like, no, a lot of things happen in transit. A lot of things happen from warehouse to delivery to the store to this, to customers being gross and opening packages, you know? And so I'm not like, oh, quality control is the word. No, I mean, it happens, you know? But seeing as there are so many new brands coming out with sulfate-free shampoos and this for volume and that for that, I'm like, I'm not that peaked into trying another product from the brand. I'll just go over and try Heritage from Walmart, you know what I mean? But anyway, that is it for my misses. What is a product that broke your heart this month? Like, let us know. It's been a while since we talk about misses. I want to hear from you. What is a product that broke your heart, that dumped you, that didn't work out, that you really wanted to work out, like this, and didn't? Let us know in the comment section below. Let's get a conversation happening. We're all friends here. I want to hear you complain. Like, if you don't feel safe complaining to your friends, who do you feel safe complaining to? That doesn't make sense, right? I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.